Welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with yet another closure wig. If you guys are familiar with my channel, then you guys know that I kind of prefer these over all the other types of wigs that there are. So I do mainly tend to showcase this on my channel just because they're more convenient for me to put on, install, wear, customize, all that good stuff. So if you're not tired of seeing these videos, then I do appreciate you taking the time out to watch it. So this particular closure wig is from BeautyForever Hair. Now this wig was almost perfect, you guys. Like, it was almost perfect, but there's two things that I want to bring up, but I'll get into that in just a second. So this is their 5x5 Bodywave HD Lace Closure Wig. I get these a lot from multiple different hair companies just because this is my favorite texture, and I prefer the 5x5 lace as opposed to 4x4. And honestly, 6x6 is not that big of a difference from a 5x5, but they happen to offer this in a variety of densities. I have it in 180% density, but it does come in 150, which I don't recommend that you get because that's going to be thin. 180, like I said, 200 and 250% density. The option I see, if you get it in 150% density, you can get the lace pre-cut, but like I said, getting a straight or body wave wig in that low of a density is almost like not worth paying for because that's a little too thin. At average or at best, it needs to at least be 180. If you want it fuller, you can get a fuller density, but don't go anything less than that. I do have this wig in 26 inches, and I will say that it is pretty true to length. The longest length that you can get it in looks like it is going to be 40 inches, but if you do that, you do that at your own discretion, because like I said, we're going to get into the two little minor things that I don't really care too much for about this particular wig. So I will start out with the good things, of course, like the lace. The lace is absolutely flawless. This is probably some of the best lace that I've had from them. I don't know if they did anything different or if this was just a lot easier to deal with this time. Not that they have terrible lace, but it's just something about this lace that stands out just a little bit better than any of the other closure wigs that I've gotten from them before in the past. I think I did a pretty good job at making the hairline look as natural as possible. I didn't have to go in and do like a ridiculous amount of plucking. I just kind of did the bare minimum. The knots are pretty thin for the most part, so it was a very easy process to bleach it. If you guys ever want to know how it is that I customize my wigs, like from start to finish, I do have a video on that, so check that out in the description box if you are interested. Setting with this hair is pretty decent. I've had this wig just nothing but 2 weeks now, but here's what I will say, and like I said, I have to be completely honest with you guys, the price of this wig is absolutely insane. This video is sponsored, of course. They did send me this unit. However, if I would have paid for this wig myself, I probably would have been sending them an email because I probably would not have been 100% satisfied with it, and that would have been an issue for me. So this wig for 26 inches is $400. Like, it's $433, but then there's a coupon on there. But even if you use the coupon, it just takes $30 off, so it's literally still $400. So just imagine if you were to get this in anything longer than 26 inches, you are going to be paying a pretty hefty price tag. I personally think for 26 inches for this to be a closure wig, $400 is pretty steep. Like, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but that is a very expensive closure wig. Now, if this wig was like 36, 34, 38, 40 inches and they wanted that much, I could see how the price would be justified, but if I'm just being honest, it's not affordable at all. And then aside from that, I'm pretty disappointed that I took the time to curl this entire wig, and it doesn't even hold a curl that great. So for that price, and it doesn't even hold a curl, and it's a body wave wig, so it's like it should hold a curl, that is a little disappointing because, like I said, it took me, I mean, it didn't take me a long time, but this hair is pretty long, so it did take me long enough to curl this hair. And then by the time I got to this side had already dropped, so it's kind of like I did all that just to get like some loose waves, you know. It doesn't hold a curl the greatest. As you can see, there's a little bit of a wave in the hair, which is nice, but I'm expecting to get this type of wave on, like, you know, day 3, 4, or 5, not immediately after me curling the hair with like tight barrel curl. More than likely what I'll end up doing is just wearing this wig straight. I probably won't take the time to curl it again just because I really don't see the point in doing that, and I know that when I press it out, it's going to press out flawlessly. Don't hate this unit. I just wish that it did hold a curl, and then I do wish it was a little bit more affordable so that everybody could be able to get it. Because just imagine if it held a curl nicely like it was supposed to, with the lace being as flawless as it is and the hair being very like nice and luscious, this would have been a pretty good catch. Now don't get me wrong, if you do decide to get it and you don't really care that it's going to hold a curl and the price is, you know, in your price point, then by all means this would be a great wig for you. However, for me personally, this wig was just a little underwhelming, but that's okay because not every wig that I get is going to be perfect. Not every wig that I get sent to me is flawless or the best of the best. So I know that a lot of you guys appreciate that I do come on here and be just very honest and upfront, regardless if I bought the hair or not, because that will help you guys make an informed decision as to whether or not this will be a good purchase for you. With all that being said, I do hope that you guys appreciate this video. Thank you for taking the time out to watch. Of course, if you guys have any questions, you guys can leave them down below, and I will see you guys next time.